Hello, Pokemon trainers. Welcome back.
Hi, it's Deiter.
We know it's Deiter. This
Deiter.
is Scarecrow and
Deiter.
welcome back to another episode of the Name Raiders on iStarly TV.
Nowhere else.
Nowhere else. This is our favorite series, original series, and we hope you enjoy it. So in this video, we are going to be going back to the previous format, which is we choose a bunch of your nicknames, completely different Pokemon for each one, and rate them. And we'll still be switching back and forth. We did get some feedback on the poll. People wanted us to keep it that way, but some people also wanted us to try the other way that we did with the Minior. Yeah, so both. So we'll be switching it up from time to time. So we're not covering Alolan Exeggutor in this video. So if you have nicknames for Alolan Exeggutor, please leave them in the comments. But also feel free to leave nicknames for anything in the comments. We're excited to see your Pokemon nicknames. And if you leave them in the comments, there will be a chance that we'll choose them in a future episode.
Yes, you can leave more than one as well, you know? If you've got a lot of ones you're proud of, or you want to just test the waters and see what people have to say, then feel free.
The more the better. We're always happy to read the comments and find the awesome nicknames that are there.
Yes.
And we like funny ones.
The more the merrier.
Definitely.
Be clever, witty, funny.
So very quickly, for those of you who are new, we rate Pokemon nicknames on a scale of Pokeball being the lowest, all the way to Cherish Ball being the perfect score, the best of the best. So there's 5 different balls. Alright, let's get on with it. So our honorable mentions for this episode, we have EFRON, the Zekrom,
LOL,
and Pearl, the Wailord. So a couple references there. They sound like names. Pearl is the daughter of Mr. Krabs. We loved them, but they didn't fit in with the theme.
Oh, you didn't say who named them.
Oh, sorry, yeah. EFRON was named by Meme Laughs, and Pearl was named by The Game Hub.
So, good job on your honorable mentions.
Yep. And let's get right to the episode.
Yes.
So the first nickname is by the username WildDoge90, and this is a Solgaleo nicknamed ASLAN.
Yes, not the bad word. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, so I say it with like not a hard S, ASLAN. Hardish.
Yes. And I'm sure most of you, if this is still in the curriculum,
the canon,
you'll probably be reading it in a year from now. Just kidding. Have read The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. And
so Solgaleo's the lion,
yes.
Deiter's the witch, and I'm the wardrobe.
So yes, it's a very, if you know it, you know, obvious reference. And Aslan is like this sort of, well, he's a king, I guess, but like a deity almost.
But he's a lion.
Yeah, and in Pokemon, Solgaleo is a lion and godlike, so they have very similar features.
So Deiter, rate.
I'll give Aslan the Solgaleo a Ultra
Deiter,
Ball.
this is a kids show. Buttland.
Sorry, Buttland.
Sorry, so you gave it an Ultra Ball?
Yeah, it's a solid Ultra Ball. It's pretty much a 3 out of 5. It's good, it's there, but I mean, yes, but yeah, I think it's fitting.
Good, okay. In my case, I'm gonna give this a Master Ball. I mean, I do agree with Deiter that at least it's an Ultra Ball in that it's fitting, it's good, it's fair. But I'm gonna bump it up a little bit more just because I like that book, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, and I also like lions, I guess. I mean, they're not necessarily my favorite animal, but I think it's cool.
Regal.
I was gonna say it's cool that we finally have a lion Pokemon, but we did in 6th gen. Yeah.
Ugly.
But, yeah, he's
ponytail.
Pretty ugly. So I like, and I think that, like Deiter said, Solgaleo's kind of like regal and like, you know, maybe you could say godly-ish, and it kind of reflects Aslan's kind of, you know, traits, I guess you could say, for lack of a better term. So I think that this is a really cool nickname, and I might steal it. I might nickname because I never knew what to name my Solgaleo, so maybe I'll change that. Solgaleo, Solgasolchi, whatever you want to call it. Anyways, all right, so we gave it an Ultra and a Master Ball, so let us know in the comments what you would rate Solgaleo. Next up, this one is by the username HEALFIRE, and this is Lizard McGuire, the Salazzle.
So, as you know, we love Lizzie McGuire.
Sometimes we make it, sometimes we fake it.
We are obsessed.
Did a whole podcast on why she's flat.
Like character-wise, not visually. So Deiter likes the show, but he didn't feel that it was a good character. I mean, he wasn't caring about looks. Maybe. I mean, anyways, Kate. Anyways.
So yes, I think it's very funny. Lizard, obviously Lizzie, but I'm gonna have to give this one a Ultra Ball as well. I think it's very funny, but you know, I think Salazzle has potential to have really cool nicknames.
Another thing with Salazzle is it's 100% female. Like there's never a male Salazzle.
Someone named it Rihanna.
Yeah, work. So I do agree that I think that's I guess it makes it easier for this nickname to fit, I guess. But I'm also gonna give this an Ultra Ball. We are fans of Lizzie McGuire, and I do like Salazzle as a Pokemon, and I feel like I like the pun in this nickname. We always like puns. We always like funny names.
Yeah, and it's like really random. So
yeah,
funnier.
It's random, but yeah. So I agree with that, but I'm gonna give it an Ultra Ball because I think that like, there could be maybe funnier, crazier nicknames, and this one's good, but it's maybe not, you know. Well, good job to HEALFIRE, and someone did point out on the comment that HEALFIRE left that Lizard McGuire doesn't fit the 12 character limit. I believe there's a 12 character limit. So if you want to name your Salazzle Lizard McGuire, you're gonna have to remove like a vowel in there.
Or no space.
Well, no space. We'll put it at 13.
Oh, okay.
Like as it stands, Lizard space McGuire is 14 characters. So you'll have to delete the space and then delete like one. I don't know what vowel.
The C?
McGuire. I was gonna say the I, but then you don't get the full effect of like Liz. You could delete the A, lizard. Whatever. But anyways, we both gave it Ultra Balls. We like Lizzie McGuire. We like Salazzle. We like the person who named it this. All of those are really cute. Number 3. Alright, so the next one, the last one for this video, is, as you can tell by the title, what we say everyone nicknames their Ninetales, because we've gotten a lot of comments.
And I've seen it before.
Yeah, definitely.
Gotten comments.
I mean, Ninetales is one of the oldest Pokemon out there, so I'm sure people have been naming their Ninetales this for over a decade, if not 2 decades. But yeah, so the nickname here. Yeah. So the nickname here is MOZILLA.
Yes.
Or Firefox, but Mozilla Firefox is an internet browser. A lot of people were commenting that they named their Ninetales Mozilla, and yeah, we'll just start with the rating, I guess, and then talk about what we think.
I will give this a Ultra Ball. I gave everyone an Ultra Ball. You will get an Ultra Ball. You get Ultra Ball. I'll get one. Mainly because I think Ninetales is really cool, like just the way it looks, you know.
Deiter's the white Oprah.
Pretty much in the Pokemon sphere, but I think I always say this, but I just think there's cooler nicknames, more creative maybe for Ninetales. It's so, you know, majestic looking and whatnot. So Mozilla works, or Firefox is obvious. So yes, an Ultra Ball.
All right. On my end, I'm gonna give this a Master Ball. I'm reluctant to do that.
I was too.
Yeah, he did. He was, but he didn't. I'm reluctant because I agree with Deiter again. I think that this is maybe an Ultra Ball for many of you because it does work out really well. I mean, Firefox, Ninetales is literally a Firefox, so it's kind of cool to name it Mozilla. I really like names like that where it's like
you don't have to think really.
Yeah, I do like these types of names.
You get it, like.
And I think it just clicks, I guess you could say. And the fact that I just like this name so much, and I do think Ninetales is a cool Pokemon, that's what's going to push it up to a Master Ball for me. I mean, Ninetales is like a pretty Pokemon. It's not like one of my favorites, but I do appreciate it.
I think Alolan Ninetales is way cooler.
It's cool.
Looking.
Yeah, it is. But that one's harder to name.
I named it Snowflake.
Oh my god.
I think Mozilla is more clever.
Yeah. But for those of you who named your Ninetales Mozilla, which I'm sure there are many of you, awesome job. And
Yes,
I'll probably name it that too, even though it's so common. Alright, so that's the episode. Let us know what you thought of these nicknames. And as always, we're always very excited to see what you nickname your Pokemon.
Yes.
Give us your best in the comments below for a chance to be featured in a future episode of The Name Raiders on iStarly TV. I'm Scarecrow.
And I'm Deiter.
And
We can't wait to rate.